Welcome to the Trading Lounge and the Forex report for the European crosses, and starting with the US dollar index here. We're looking for a new low. Last time we spoke, we did have this other little move up through here, but we've got this move down here now. Now, the thing is that most people trade the euro, of course. So if this market here now pushes up through these highs here, yep, then you have a short trade on the euro and you have a long trade on the dollar here. Now, the other point here to be made is that yes, we can put this move in here, this wave 5 into here, but we also may get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. Okay, so I'm not sure about that. And when we look at the euro, the mirror image of this here, it'll be the same thing as well. So we have a little 5-wave structure up through to here. So it's possible that this is the high here, okay? Otherwise, this 5 waves here would just be wave 1 and would pull back to the 50-60% area for wave 2, then 3, 4, 5, and up to the 15 area here. Okay, so obviously if this breaks here, then that's the that's a very clear indication that we're heading down from that point. Then we've got a top in place. So it's a little bit iffy around this area here. So let's just move in here on the 15-minute chart here. So from wave 3 over here, wave 4 complicated and sideways, and it did get us in a few times there. That's why it's not a good idea to trade wave 4s, but we thought that may have been a possible top there as well, but we soon realized that wasn't the case. Now, as you can see here, we've got see, it hasn't really taken out that high here yet. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like we've produced this 5th wave yet. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and then some sort of move, down in around this area here. It might only be to the 138 area here, and then the 3rd, 4th, and 5th to go up here to finish in that way. So we need to be careful. If this market moves below the 61.8% mark here into this space, then you know that something's not quite right, and then we need to find a way in on the short side over here. Okay, so for the meantime, this here does appear to be corrective, so it's highly likely we're going to be pushing up from there. The other point too is in trading long, it's really nice when the market the classic trading levels pattern, the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, then the ABC correction here. So this one here or this one here, if they're breached, then you can go alongside here. Otherwise, just allow it to come down here somewhere, and when you see it that it's visually, you don't need to count, but just visually, can you see it sitting on that level there? Then you can move to the upside from there. Now, the other markets, we just need to pretty much wait for a nice setup, really. So with the cable here, we were looking at wave 4 being up here. We're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside here, then an A and a B and a C for wave 2 here, and then down from that point. So what we want to do here is we really want to confirm that this move through here is actually corrective in 3 waves. So that will be our next job. If that's done, then we can basically start looking to build some short positions above here until we get under the 140 area here. And this is much the same for the euro yen as well. We're looking at 5 waves down here. I won't go into a lot of detail just here, as I've mentioned before as well. I wanted to get through the 4th wave and the 5th wave and then start focusing on, and this may not be finished down here either. I haven't actually pulled all this apart in a lot of detail, but it doesn't really matter, better to find something else constructive and practical to do in the meantime, because we really want this rally here in 3 waves here, and if we can confirm that, then we've also got ourselves a short trade here as well. And this is the same for pound yen as well here, and this one's moved very swiftly to the downside here. But once again, we do have a nice 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then extension in the 5th wave here. So we'll look for the ABC. Now look, it probably won't come all the way back up here, but it might just come to the 58 here. We want to make some sort of effort and bounce off that 55 here. So we'll monitor all of this very closely here for possible short trades to the downside on these ones here. Now the possible long trade, and I don't particularly want to go there yet, because calling a low in is one thing, but getting confirmation of of a change in direction is another. So the US yen here, we were looking for 5 waves down in this case to complete this structure, actually, from wave 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to complete here. So we think that obviously we're in the 5th wave here, and it won't be that long because the extension was in wave 3 here. So wave 1 and wave 5 will be roughly the same length here. So in this particular instance here, we could look for long trades here, but we really want to get this 110 here as a nice tested support. So the market will move up to it, it will react to it, it'll move first high above the level, then it'll have its little ABC correction, and then looking for support on that, on that level at that point there. So there's a process to unfold here, and once again, once you see that, the arrival, the reaction, the first high, the corrective pattern 3 wave, and then support on here, that's your catalyst for any move to the upside there. Alrighty, that pretty much covers it pretty swiftly and clearly. Cheers.